Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Coming to you live on tape from Studio 306, Day of Science Today, Northside Middle School weekly announcement broadcast. Today is February 27, 2023. Now let's go to the newsroom with your host, Jace.
Good afternoon, Titans. I am Jace, and welcome to this week's edition of Titans Today. I had a nice weekend and hope you did too. But now we get to come back to be productive this week in school. With that being said, let's turn to the news. Here's what you need to do this week for success. On Monday, watch Titan TV and do SEL lessons. On Tuesday, do iReady ELA. On Wednesday, reading challenges. On Thursday, do iReady Math. On Friday, watch Titan Sports Live and student grade checks. Remember, students, don't go to the office if you have a broken Chromebook and fill out the form in your class. If you lose your Chromebook, tell your teacher, and please don't go looking for it. The office will call you down to get it. The library is now open to all classes. You can ask your teacher to sign up for a visit. If you are interested on a book, you can check it out. Do you love to write stories? Do you want feedback on your ideas to improve your writing skills? Join the Creative Writing Club. An after-school interest meeting will be held on Thursday, March 2nd, room 102 from 4 to 5 p.m. Last Wednesday, the Writing Center had a local author come and visit our school. Here's Judah to tell more about this special occasion.
Thanks, Jace. Last Wednesday, Jake Coles came to Northside Middle School for the annual Black History Month read-in. During this time, he told our 6th, 7th, and 8th graders about his life story and about his two most common books. These books were called Tyler Johnson Was Here and Things We Couldn't Do. He was then so gracious to have a raffle for some of those books. They were so grateful to win. Thank you, Jake Coles. Now back to you, Jace.
Thanks, Judah. And those are our top stories for today. I hope this week's forecast looks good. Now let's go to Janaea to hear about this week's weather and what happened on this day in history.
Thanks, Jace. Looking at today's weather, looks for conditions to be rainy with a high of 55 degrees and the low of 35 degrees. The rest of the week look including to rain with the highs of 55 degrees and the lows of 45. Then taking a look at the weather, this Sunday will be sunny with a high of 51 degrees and the low of 40 degrees. And Sunday will be rainy with a high of 52 degrees and the low of 40 degrees. That's all for weather here in Titan TV land and beyond. Now it's time to take Day in History with Janaea.
Thanks, Kelly. On this day in 1693, the first women's magazine was published in London, England. Also on this day in 1539, Francis Raffingis who was a famous book publisher, was born in February 27, 1539. And in the sporting world, in February 27, 1933, Malcolm Campbell sets the world record land speed of 272.46 miles per hour. And finally, today is National Pancake Day. Make sure you eat a lot of pancakes for lunch on National Pancake Day. And this is a look at what happened on this day in history. Back to you, Jace.
Thank you, Janaea. Now time to see what our Titans have been doing in the world of Titan sports. Take it away, Emery.
Welcome everyone to Titan Sports. We have got some swimming and wrestling events coming up, so get prepared. On March 2nd, 2023, the Titans wrestlers will be wrestling South Adams Junior Senior High Monroe Central at South Adams Middle School. Then on March 8th, they will be wrestling Blackford Junior High at Southside Middle School. That's all for Titan Sports. I'm Emery. Going back to the news desk with Jace.
Thank you, Emery. It is now time to say happy birthday to some Titans. I hope all of you have a nice birthday party. And test your knowledge with this week's trivia challenge. Take it away, Callie.
The Titans by wishing them a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to Carter T, Jeremiah T, Aquila D, Trayana M, Marquise S, Amara H, Judaja W, Summer G, Marvell T, Adriana D, D'Angelo C, Zamar P, Jordan T, and Elia W. Those are all the birthdays. It is now time to trust your trivia knowledge with Janaea.
Time once again for Trivia Challenge. The leaderboard is starting to heat up. Last week, 2-point answer for what in both sides of the orange mug of the Tiny TV set was WTHR and hashtag 13 Sunrise, and Miss Mazelle's success class was the only class to guess the correct answer, and they got both sides correct, giving them double the points, resulting in 4 points for the lead. So looking at the leaderboard, Miss Mazzelle in the first with 8 points, and Miss Collins and Miss Turner's class in second with 3 points. And tied for third are the success classes of Miss Teal and Hall with 2 points. Now for 3 points, here's this week's question. In the 80s, 2 generational stars teamed up to create a movie about turning an old building into a roller rink. What is the name of both stars of the movie, and what is the name of the movie? Discuss as a class after the broadcast, and good luck on this week's trivia challenge. Now go once more to Studio 306 with our news anchors to hear about all the clubs going on this week.
Thank you, Callie. Clubs are a great way to make friends here at Northside and learn some new things, but picking one can be tough. So to help with this, here's our club news for the week. Do you need help with your homework? Then on Monday through Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m., come to Homework Help. You need a permission slip to come. You can go to the office and get one, or go for the virtual option. This is sponsored by the Pryor Foundation. Titan Jazz meets in the band room from 8 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. on Wednesday. You don't have to be in band to join. SGA meets every Friday in the choir room. This starts at 8 a.m. and ends when the bell rings at 8:45. Everyone is welcome. The MS Writing Center is open to anyone who wants to expand their writing abilities. Tutors are available to anyone. See Dr. C for more information. 6th graders, if you like to read, then you should come to the 6th grade book club. They meet every Friday in Mrs. Turner's room during lunch. That's all the club news we have to report on today, but don't forget, Mr. Williams has challenged us to be involved in at least 3 clubs or sports. You can do this over the course of the year. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into this week's broadcast. I'm glad to have been able to report on this week's news to you. Until next time, I'm Jace.
I'm Emily.
And this has been your Titans Today. 5 students, 4 students. Remember that Titans are a team, the secret is effort, and as always, stay classy, Titans.
This has been a grappling production.